We were out last night getting food after our live event. We were waiting outside for like 20 minutes for our table to be ready, and we were bringing up a lot of cool topics. Like, most of it was about sales calls, objections, things that I've heard on the phone that are just downright fucking depressing. And I really want to make another episode of this because I like the phone sales objections. I like helping you guys with that, because if you're selling at scale, you need to know how to be better on the phone. And a lot of people know me because of how good I am on the phone, and I want to go over another objection today. And this was a funny story because this girl called me about a Shopify store. And we were talking, and I was telling her, how easy the process was, onboarding, what we'll need from her. And you outline everything step by step on how you're going to take them on this roadmap to their end goal. And she then said to me, I said, well, we can set you up right now. What form of payment are you using? And I got the, I left my card at home, line. And I asked her, I said, where are you right now? And she's like, oh, well, I'm at my business. I said, why are you at your business without your business credit card? Like, that doesn't add up. She's like, oh, well, when I charge a supplier, when the supplier charges me, I usually do that at home. And I'm like, what if you have business transactions to take on throughout the day? And then I said, well, what card do you have on you? She says, my gas and grocery card. And I'm like, you're running a business in 2020 and you don't bring your business card to your business. I don't know how twisted these excuses could start getting, but it's pretty crazy. So when you get that kind of objection, you have to obviously resolve to the, and obviously because I run a front end offer, I have a lot of people who have bought my templates, and inside Stripe, I'm allowed to use their card. So what I'll then go to is, all right, cool, you don't have your card on you right now, but here's the deal. I have to take a deposit from you because I have a couple calls waiting right now for me to respond to them. I have people that are pending that are still having to pay. If you want your spot, you got to put a deposit down, put 20% down of the total amount, and, I'll use it on this card. And you're able to turn that conversation around instead of getting that full payment up front to then getting a deposit. And that's a lot of people, that's a lot of sales that are lost when people don't take a deposit. When you don't take that deposit, you're not holding any financial obligation, because I talked to another guy the other night and I was like, hey man, this is how you get started. This is the onboarding like I do with everybody else. And he's like, oh, I got to talk to my wife. It's my wife's business. I said, come on, man. How are you going to get on the phone with me and you're not going to make a buying decision? You're a grown ass man. I'm pretty sure your wife's going to be proud of you if you're the one who set up the call for your wife. And then in the beginning of the call, you told me that your wife doesn't do her marketing correctly. So why are you going to go talk to somebody who doesn't know marketing about my marketing? That's like the blind leading the blind. And some people just don't have what it takes to take action on the phone. Some people are just completely oblivious. They think that, them taking 30 minutes with their wife is really going to change the trajectory of their decision. And most time, it does in the wrong direction. And you're going to a person who doesn't know what the we just talked about. She's not passionate like you of all things that I've been telling you. You're not going to be able to explain to her word for word of what I just told you. And you even told me, oh yeah, man, I'm signed off. I'm ready. Okay, then pull out your fucking credit card. It's astonishing to me at the people who will lose great opportunities because they get a credit card and they hold it. A credit card was meant to swipe. It was not meant to just hold on to that shit. So when you're working with people, you're going to realize who's a real buyer and who's not. And if you're going through hoops and you're jumping through hoops for a buyer and they eventually take their credit card, odds are that's a bad customer because it took you 3 to 4 tries of a follow-up to get them to buy. That right there is a red flag. That person will probably charge back. They'll want a refund. They're going to give you the fucking headache of a lifetime. But I hope these tips helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.